Okay. I'm trying to check if I can stream now. OBS is for streaming to YouTube. TikTok Live Studio I stream per TikTok. But it looks like OBS is not really working right now. Can you check now if it's streaming? Oh, it's working now. Okay, I see it. Thank you for checking on that. Okay. It should work now. What was your name? Hidden syntax. Okay. Thank you for letting me know I wasn't streaming. I'll pin this. Okay. So we have... Somebody is messaging me and I don't know if it's because... Okay, never mind. I was like, are they messaging me because I'm on live? Okay. So, let's see. So we have stack.pop and then we say if graph at node. Is it graph at node? No, it's graph at current. Working now, the view is too small. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Can you maximize it? Because it's pretty big in what I'm seeing. Like, can you maximize it on your computer? Or let me know if that's better. I don't want to make it much bigger than that because then it's going to be hard to make sure that both are streaming properly. Arduino is more like C, but I haven't used it in quite a while. I have used it before, but not much. Okay, so if we say if graph.current or if graph at current, then we're going to do the length, and we want to see if it has an array, right? Because this is the array that we're looking for. You need to enlarge the text. When I'm looking at it on OBS, it looks... Buckethead Man, can you check the YouTube and see if it looks okay, please? Okay, so we have the array right here. So we're checking to see if the tree at the current node has an array that's greater than 0, because these will say it's not greater than 0, right? And we can also use this to keep track of how many leaves that we have and how many parents. And if somebody wants to correct me on that, then let me know what I should be using instead of parents. But you can say like child and parents, right? But a child can be a parent. But if we're saying leaves, that means that it doesn't have any children. So let's go ahead. If length of the graph at current is greater than 0. We're just doing depth first search today, Fabi. Okay, so if it's greater than 0, then okay, stack.append current, oh wait, graph at current, and then I'm going to say if length is at graph current is greater than 1, then we'll append, oh, we need to append 0. The Python crash course book. Sorry, Bucket Hat Man, it's on my bio. I'm using TikTok Studio by itself right now and OBS to stream to YouTube. Python crash course book was difficult. Is that the automate everything? That's not the same, right? I prefer, hi Suitable, how are you? I prefer Python for interviewing and Java for, well, Python for interviewing and automation, but Java for object-oriented programming and like back-end web development. So we're appending graph at current 1. We're doing DFS, which is a depth first search, which is in algorithm. And we're just practicing. It's PyCharm, yes. Okay, so I'm saying if the length of the array at the current node in the graph is greater than 0, then we're going to append current at 0. Hi Coco, can you see the YouTube okay on... Can you see YouTube okay? The video. I mean, Java's been dated. That's why they have Kotlin now, isn't it? Partially because Java is outdated. See, it's not okay. Wait, is that better? Okay. Alright, so we have stack.pop. Thank you. Yes, I'm working on DSA. So mostly just depth first search tonight though. I'm sorry, no talk, but I haven't done C in so long. Rodriguez, I'm just doing studying. The IDE is PyCharm. Okay. So we have length of graph at current greater than 0, length of graph greater than 1. Let me think. Let's see. Current stack.pop. Let's just print and see where we are. I think that this might be mostly it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, right now, switching to Golang doesn't make sense for me because I use Python and Java at work. So if I wanted to change to another position, then I might look into it. But you're working on a vulnerability scanner right now. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna look at the output in just a second. I'm gonna comment this out. I'm gonna say iterative. Thank you for checking, Bucket Hat Man. Iterative DFS. And then we're gonna say cool cam. Let's see, so we have iterative DFS, we're gonna have a tree, we're gonna have A, and then, okay, let's see what happens now. I'm gonna just run it. Oh, okay, actually it did do something. All right, let's see, so we have, starts with A, then goes to C, and then goes to F, A, C, F, and then it goes to B, E, D, and then it goes to G. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, what did I do? Oh, I know why. That was the part earlier that I was asking, should I append it or not? So if I did stack.pop, then that gets it from the end of the list. Last in, first out. Do I need to get, do I need to insert? Let me double check real quick. I did a master's degree in computer science, and right now I'm just studying DSA again because I haven't done it in a while. My print statement is too early. Oh. Let's see. So if we did... I don't think it's the print statement. Because shouldn't this be, oh. Okay, so you're saying the print statement should be at the end? Sorry. Let me try this again. And now it's failing. Let's see, so we have... Yes, I'm not... So... Let's see. Because, right, like when we did these, pre-order DFS, we printed and then we added the nodes, left and right. But we also added this to visited, but we don't have a visited here. El vaquero habla español o otra lengua. Not that, like, you'd necessarily understand if you did speak another language, but let me see. Do I work full-time? Yes, I do. When do I plan on transitioning to a more developer-centric role? That's what I am working on, but it just depends on work. I'm glad that you're getting used to an unprotected person. What does DFS stand for? Depth first search. Oh, then why are you talking to me in Spanish if you could write in English? Okay, I'm gonna keep going, right? So we have, I think the problem is that of how I mean, I'm cheating. I mean, if the problem is that it's backwards, then why don't I just put it backwards? Are you talking about clearing the screen? When do I go live? Normally Monday and Thursday. Okay, so now we have A, B, D, and then oh, and then it skips to G. Wait, A, B, D. Oh, okay, G, right? And then E, and then C. Oh, crap. Okay. C, E. But when I put this here, for some reason it did not work. So let's try this again. Thanks, notifications. See, current node, then left and right. I agree with you. If you're doing post order first, left, then right. Yes, I know that. Stack this is just a regular list in Python. I'm just using it as a stack. So I'm appending and then I'm popping off the end. So this, let me see, stacked out pop, and then we're checking so we have A, B, D, G, and then E, C, F. So this is technically working for pre-order. I don't like it though, because I don't like that I'm manipulating it this way. What do you mean by first push the root when the stack is not empty? See, I did that originally. I did add left and then right first originally, but the problem is that I think I'm popping from the end, so it was coming back in a different order. I think that I might have to insert instead. Let me look up how other people have done it. So let's look up iterative traversal of a graph. Yeah, Vaquero. We're doing a recursive for pre-order, post-order, and then in order. I've been working 2 years in tech. Okay, let me look. And my DSA is rusty, that's why I'm practicing it. Okay, let's see what they do. So here, oh no, that's not what I wanted to show you, my bad. No, I'm not prepping for an interview. I'm just trying to improve my skills. Okay. Cool, congratulations, Casper. Okay, so let's see. So we have, oh, it says take the length and then whether it's been visited or not. And then what is res supposed to stand for? So start DFS from node 0, pop. I feel like this is much more complicated than what I just did. Okay, so they are doing it kind of differently. Yeah, they're doing it very differently. Let me look up DFS for binary tree. I was wondering if it meant result. That makes sense. Sabe tema que está. Are you speaking Portuguese? Is that why I can kind of understand what you're saying? It's like Portuguese and Italian are a little bit deck for pushing it in the front. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's the one that I'm getting. Okay, one second. Deck. Double into Q. But I think technically you can do this with Python. Okay, it's saying that you have to like actually import the deck. It's fine. It doesn't matter either way. I mean, if you want to look at time complexity, you can, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, because Portuguese and Italian are kind of similar too, right? There's a lot of like Italian immigration to Portugal. I mean, not Portugal, Brazil. Let me see. Yeah, I completely forgot about the deck, so thank you for reminding me about that. Let me see. Why don't I use an ad blocker? That's a good question. I mean, I did get this, though. Like, it is correct, I think. So if we compare iterative DFS here, and then we compare it with Italian is similar to Portuguese. Okay. This is fine, it's just backwards. So like logically it's a little bit me, but I don't really feel like doing it the other way right now. Okay. I think this is the same as pre-order. So let's just compare this to pre-order and then check to see if it's the same, and if it's the same, then this is working. So if we compare the two, we have A, B, B, D, D, G, G, E, E, C, C, F, F. So it's still fine. I just had to like manipulate it a bit so that it was backwards. Okay, so hers is let stack equals this, and then if stack dot pop, then do this. If dot right is not null, then push. If left is not null. Okay, so she did it the same way and didn't use deck. So I mean, there's multiple ways to code and to do a problem. I know that it's not necessarily the most intuitive. This is Medium. This is a Medium article. Okay. If we wanted to, we could probably just like, let's go ahead and comment this out because we don't need it anymore. I would like to do some stuff like, okay, let me go ahead, and this is iterative pre-order. And then let's make the post order. So I'm gonna just copy this. Don't look at me copying and pasting things. Post order. Am I able to share what in the chat? What do you mean, what document am I using? Medium? The Medium article? Okay. So let's do iterative post order. Oh, and I also had to do that at the bottom. Yeah, because it's like completely reversed. Is that what she did too? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, notifications. And oh geez, there's been a lot of people who gave gifts. I'm sorry. I'm just tired from work and I'm not paying attention to the gifts. I'm sorry. Oh, somebody sent me a pumpkin. Thank you. Thank you, Dee. Oh, thank you for all the roses. Okay, let's see. Maggle, you're a backend developer. What IDE is this? What IDE is what? Oh, sorry. For some reason I thought you said what library is this. This is PyCharm. It's not VS Code. Can you do an API using Python? Yes, you can. You can use Flask or Fast API or Django. What switches are on your keyboard? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's PyCharm. I don't think you can see the logo, can you? If I move this over now, you can see the logo. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the follows. Okay, so let me think. Let's do post order. So, see. Is this post order? So, no, it's not, because A already printed. Wait, yeah. Wait. Oh. Okay, so it's supposed to be BD then. Ah, crap. Okay. Let's see. So current.stack.pop, and then we check to see, and then oh, it's because we can't add it to the stack technically yet, right? No, I can't help you with your Java homework, Junior. Cool, Jamel. Ooh, manipulating bitmaps. I hope you have fun, Larson. Is CS 550 supposed to be the free course, or is it at your school? So to do post order, in this case we're iterating through. Oh, okay, it's the Harvard course. I am looking at this and thinking about post order DFS using iterative versus recursive. No, I don't sell courses. And yeah, Joey, that's why we're here. Recursive? I did it up here. But when you're thinking iteratively, you have to work a little bit differently. So I'm going to go ahead and look up what somebody else's solution was for iterative pre-order. The market is not great, but you have to study a lot. Okay, so I want iterative post order. Actually, let me see what they did for that. Oh, this is, I guess, the one that we looked at earlier. I don't understand why they would have a reset. I'm looking at DFS. Yay, Smith. Okay, so this is post order. Alright, so it's saying while root is true, append the root. Root equals root.left. I guess. Oh. No way. Your company just closed an IT center. I'm sorry. What was the recursive joke, Larson? I missed it. Working in Replit for a test and explore environment? That's interesting. Okay, so I don't like the way that they did this. Let's see. I'm going to... What if I just go ahead... So if we have a left... Okay, let's take out print current, maybe. And we'll add this to the end. And then let's say if length of 0, if length is greater than 0, I'll pick 0. If length is greater than 1, there's nothing really wrong with it. Well, are you talking about why it's not in post order? Because I set it up to do pre-order, but I'm having some difficulty with changing it to post order while staying iterative. And I'm looking at this Geeks for Geeks article, and I don't like it. Oh, sorry, BFS, DFS. Okay. Joel, you agree with me? Like, I don't like how this looks, and I don't want to do it that way, so find me another way to do this. Okay, so this is a different way. Post order iterative, and it says, okay, you're declaring a root stack for storing the result in reverse post order. Is that what we're supposed to do? Okay, so let me see. It says while s1 node s1.pop, and then s2.append s2.append node.val. I have feelings about imposter syndrome, but Joel might not agree with me. Let me see, so... I guess S1, S2... It's just returning the reverse. But then... Thank you for the gifts. Sakura, that's not the issue. So, the issue is that I'm doing post-order, not pre-order. I want to kick my feet up, but I don't know if you guys will think that's rude. Okay, I will come back to this later with this post-order stuff. But then, I mean, that's what I'm doing too. I'm studying data structures all over again. The more you do it, the easier that it gets. Okay, let me see. So this one, I want to do... Okay, so we say, let's do leaves. So, leaves equals and I say if length of graph at current is equal to 0, then we would just leaves dot append graph at current. Data structures is your next lecture. Data structures like never ends. Okay, so we have leaves, and then we have parents equals, I feel like there's a better word for this, but we would say else parents dot append graph at current. Yes, okay, and then we would, after we're done with this, then we would go ahead and we would print leaves. Actually, let's go ahead and print leaves. So print string. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus, so I might not be responding to comments. Then print f parents. Let me go ahead and rerun pre-ordered iterative pre-order DFS. Ha! My leaves are empty. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Okay, so then I need to just do current, add current. Okay, I rerun this, and then let's go ahead and look back up here. And we're really just checking to see whether or not, you know, each of these keys has a array and whether or not it's empty. I'm sorry, myoglobin. Why is your name myoglobin or myogoblin? Myoglobin? Okay. It sounds like biology, but you're studying computer science. Okay, so G, E, F, these are correct for leaves. And then A, B, C, D, these are correct for parents. So that works. I'm gonna go back and look through the comments. Data structures pays your rent. I don't know what IFTT is. I am not looking forward to working with Python from like a web development perspective. This banner is from Etsy. Goblin plus myoglobin. Hi Shannon, I'm specifically doing data structures, so I mean not data structures, algorithms, so it's okay that it's confusing. Import magic. I have to check. If you message me, I will try to get back to you. Okay. Let's see, this is a function, and this is technically a dictionary. So, colon. Okay, well, leaves and parents are good. I kind of want to understand, like, where is it helpful to use DFS? Python for web dev. Yes, I'm not really looking forward to it. Pre-order. You can do it that way. I guess that's what the RES meant. It was result. So if you want, you can just do... I was just printing out each node, but you could instead create a list like result equals, and then you would do, instead of print current, you would just do result.append current. And then you would return the result when it's done. Oh, you can't even see. You have to handwrite your code on paper. That's probably because they're trying to fight about people using AI for their homework. Okay, there you go. The person who was asking about a list. Who were you? GX bin. There's your list. Okay, let me go ahead and comment some things out. Am I coding with functions? We are using functions, Louis C. Am I on Windows? Yes. Python. I'm using Python. Tomorrow I'm doing a live stream on Java. You miss listening to comprehension? Like people talking through their code? Or list comprehension? Satanic Llama Plaza, that's funny. How many years have I coded? Yeah, I was like, I think it is list comprehension. Something like your assignment. Okay, list comprehension. Sorry. I started doing Python over 10 years ago, but I didn't continuously do it. And I'm more like intermediate than advanced. Sorry. I really would like to figure this out. Okay, let me look up something else. So this is what DFS is useful for. Okay, you can see that, I think. So we use DFS when you need to find a solution that is potentially deep, as it explores as far as possible down each branch before backtracking. Space complexity, it said, was O of H, right? Hey, Cheesecake. Welcome in. Bye, Lawson. Sorry, bye. Have a good night. Just gonna pet the kitty. Let's see, so backtracking, mazes, valid path, memory efficiency, topological sorting and cycle detection, parameters. Okay, so we have puzzle solving, excellent for problems like mazes, Sudoku, or N Queen's problem, where you need to explore a single path to its conclusion. Path finding, effective for finding a path when you don't necessarily need the shortest one. especially graphs that are deep. And have many branches. Backtracking. The recursive nature of DFS makes it natural for backtracking. Algorithms, topological sorting, finding a linear ordering of vertices such that for every directed edge from vertex U to vertex V, U becomes before V in the ordering. Cycle detection, finding connected components. Yeah, this is like, I think BFS would more be like finding a grandchild, right? Because you're looking for like the third level or layer. Yay! You have to do this when you're studying for leak code. Finding the shortest path. If you need the shortest path in an unweighted graph, breadth first search is better. Exploring level by level, use breadth first search. And then we just go to different websites and we just click through them. What are we trying to accomplish, Satanic Llama? That is a good question. Oh no. I am studying, and right now I'm partially thinking about like, how do I fix my post-order iterative post-order DFS. And the other part I'm thinking about is how do I do what? How do I question. How do I I'm thinking about like when to use DFS and that sort of thing. No, I have not tried Spider. This is too small. Hi, Deluxa and Arsh. Sorry I missed your messages. It's fun how it's laid out. That's interesting. Okay. I am currently looking at... Hello, Big Ben. I'm looking at DFS. Oh, what? I could have just done this. Feel like an idiot now. Okay, so now it's squished in and you can see it. Oh no. Llama has brought up the question of Vim. No. Why would you do that to us? It's because you're a llama, isn't it? I knew it. Next beginner Python session will be on Monday, Mr. Silk. What's happening? I'm studying. Emacs. Just to get better at algorithms. That's it. No, I already have a master's degree. I'm just studying again because I'm out of practice. Yes, I work as a software engineer. I need to look up Dijkstra again. Yes, we are using Python. You have 1,000 questions. Are you like a college student? Are you already working as a software engineer? Mechatronics? What do you mean by that, Eddie? See, I like robotics. Oh, I see. What makes you want to transition to DevSecOps? Okay, I remember Dijkstra's algorithm. I remember we did like a bunch of columns, and then we had to like gradually add them all up and see which one would ultimately be the shortest path. Right, so you have to choose between which nodes to pick. Yep. You don't understand what an algorithm is? So an algorithm is just, it's a sequence of statements that helps you solve a problem. Yes. Routing protocols. Oh yeah, so you would know about this then. I am interested in it a little bit because networking, the internet, stuff like that. So I would like to understand it better. So Dijkstra is supposed to be the most straightforward algorithm for solving shortest path problems. So I need to go soon. For directed or undirected paths, single source means that one vertex is chosen to be the start, and the algorithm will find the shortest path from the vertex to all other vertices. Dijkstra's algorithm does not work for graphs with negative edges. I forgot negative edges is even a thing. Oh my goodness. Bellman-Ford algorithm. Okay. To find shortest path, needs to know which vertex is a source. It needs a way to mark vertices as visited. Circuit Python? No. Hardware, a little bit. Like I'm going to be doing, on Friday, I think we're going to be doing a live stream with Dr. Carlotta Berry, and she is a roboticist. So what this is saying is it's just Dijkstra's algorithm is used to find the shortest path. So it's like if you had a bunch of buses that you had to take to get to your destination, what is the shortest path that you would have to take between different lines of buses to get there? Or you could change, like, instead of using distance as the edges, you could use like time and then compute the shortest path that way. Because distance is not necessarily equal to time. Or distance is not necessarily relative to time. Because if you're traveling by the street, for example, then it's going to... If you're traveling by the street, it's going to take longer than if you're traveling on the freeway, right? Even though you go about the same distance. Or you could even go further. Now I'm thinking, so Google must use Dijkstra's algorithm a lot. Or they have something more interesting. I like the math. Okay, so here it would be 0 to A. Sorry, D to A would be 4. D to E would be 2. Right? And so then D to A, then we would take either 4 or 3. 3 is shorter, so we would take 3. And then D to E is 2 right here. And it is either going to be D to E is 4, that will be 6, or D to E will be 5, that'll be 7. Java data structure algorithms. I feel like I have, but not as much as Python. Yeah, I have, but not as much as Python. And by data structure and algorithms, I'm assuming you mean like I don't think it's GPS specifically. I think because GPS is just global positioning satellite, right? But you're talking about like getting from point A to point B, like via Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever. Okay, so then I want to say 2 plus 4, but it might not be 2 plus 4. It might have to be 2 plus 5 is 7. Let's play this. Okay, so here's 2. Oh, that's how they do it. Okay, I think I remember. And then you would just take the shortest one. It would be 6. That would be 7. Then you would check be 11, 15, and 9. Oh, 8, my bad. Oh, because it's taking from the other one, I see. 8 and 2 is 11. And then we decide this is the shortest path. So why even continue? A star. Thank you, Tony. No, I understand. I'm going to make myself very sad for looking at this, aren't I? Yep, that's what I thought. Yep. So maybe I will take a look at this later and see if I can understand how they do this. Heuristic meaning problem solving through methods such as experimentation, evaluation, and trial and error. We're just looking at different algorithms that I should maybe look into and study. So we were looking here. You can't see it very well. Ha! I was just like, I hear that word, but then I forget what it means. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go look this up because I don't like having to pretend that I am super duper smart all the time. Like, sometimes you just need to look stuff up. Don't know what to tell you. Yeah, exactly. You can't remember everything. I wasn't sure if I knew it. Google already told me I searched it 3 weeks ago. It's okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I see what's going on here. We're making boxes. And then we're putting all those boxes together. And we're putting them in a grid. Yes, I can't say your name. MJ Silent Clutch. Yes, we are learning things. Hype. Cybersecurity programming. Have identity work with APIs? Yes, I work with APIs day in and day out. I sleep, eat, and drink APIs. Teach you, Hype. Mr. Cybersecurity Programming, PLC, DCS, HMI, SCADA. Okay. Wait. So it has a property on it? Is that what that .j.i? Oh. Yep. I will try to take a look at this some more, but it's probably just gonna make me cry. API stream. See, the problem is that I have to think about, like, how do I actually do things that it makes sense? And for me, doing like APIs and stuff like that, I feel like I need more diagrams and like to draw things, but it's hard to do that when it's just like a camera. And see, I was using the paint program yesterday, but this gets annoying. Like, so I have to draw everything. I mean, I could use like, what is that that online web editor for drawing things? What is it called? It's not GIMP. That's like the Photoshop alternative. Blicky? No. You know what I'm talking about though, right? Okay, so we have a big grid. This is A star. Pathfinding, graph traversal. Oh! Let's see, I meant a smart guess that gets you to a solution faster for Dijkstra. Oh, Dijkstra you have to explore. Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, it's because Dijkstra you have to calculate more. And if you have to calculate more than that, it takes more, like, computational power and it just takes longer. Can you write ladder logic? All possible paths. I don't even know what the rookie question was, and I don't even know if I want to know. Multi-dimensional array. It seems that way. I mean, it uses a 2D grid, right? I mean, grid. What is HMI? Hype. Let's see. Java, yes, backend, not full stack. I mean, I did do a Java, what was the Java GUI? Not AWT. Java effects. I used Java effects. I really liked it, but it basically isn't, oh, Spring Boot. I don't have front-end framework. Oh, human-machine interface? Okay. I'm used to HCI, which is human-computer interface. Oh. Can Java FX not run on Mac? Is that what you're saying? Okay, let's see. Alright, I will work on thinking about A star. I'm non-binary. I'm not a miss. Depends on the processor and RAM. Goal in a weighted graph is commonly... That's not how it works, hype. Okay, so actual cost of the path from starting to current. Heuristic estimate of the cost from the current node to the goal node. Oh, that's what you're doing in school. Are you asking me, Eddie? What did I do in school? You used A star for pathfinding? I feel like... Hey, Drake. I didn't realize that you were here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me look up one more thing and then I have to go. That is not what I'm looking for. As you can see, I've already looked for this. Tutorials point is another one that I keep forgetting to suggest people to use. Okay. I'm surprised so many people are still here. Thank you for hanging out. I'm assuming that you're studying too. Hi, Manga Yoga. Okay. See, this looks nice. This looks friendly, especially after looking at A star. Learning Ansible. Hey, B Knight. Did you stop doing CS? Okay, here you're using a deck. I said deck. What's wrong with BFS, Tony? I don't remember. I'm tired. I had work all day. What are we pathfinding? It's not anything. It's just, I'm trying to think about how to get stronger in algorithms. So studying as one does. ASMR. Yeah, I think this is ASMR for some people. What is going on in the comments? What? I don't even know what just happened. Okay. I don't even know what that was, but alright. Yes, so let me think. So we have v equals length of adjacent nodes. And then we have dude selling warehouse. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's what you're saying. Got it. Yeah. I don't know what that was about. Sorry that I didn't block him sooner. Visited equals false times v. Okay, so this is the time complexity of BFS. Let me look at the time complexity of... I thought DFS and BFS had the same time complexity. Oh, they do. Okay, it's vertices plus edges. Let's see. Did I close it? I did. No, I didn't. Where the... Okay, so here, right? So here it says... V plus E... Oh, so breadth first search is the space is by the vertices, whereas this is by is it just whichever one is greater than? Or maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, maybe it's beep beep. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night, and I should probably go stand up and do some things, but thank you everybody for hanging out. I hope you have a good night. Bye bye. Honestly, I'll tell you about it. I'll message you. All right, bye everybody. Good night. Thank you. Bye.